Welcome to the Beginner's Blueprint to Success. Now, you guys are probably wondering, who the fuck are you and what the fuck is the Beginner's Blueprint to Success? Well, in this whole video, I'm essentially going to be rambling. It's not going to be pointless rambling. It's going to be tying everything in. Um, anyways, my name is JJ, or I go on my screen name as LoeGpa. If you guys will notice my car's license plate, it says LoeGpa. So that is the whole purpose of why my screen name is LoeGpa. Anyways, the purpose for me making this specific video, along with the whole entire segment I'm going to be making, which is going to be about 35 to 40 videos, is I want to inspire people to either take the risk, become traders, just take a risk in general. Obviously, if you guys want to learn trading, you guys will watch this. But yeah, that's essentially why I'm doing it. I want to help people out. It's not about the views. It's not about the monies. It's not about the clicks, whatever. I just want to help people out who genuinely want to learn how to trading. I love trading. I love trading. You guys don't understand. Like, I can talk about this shit for hours. So I feel like that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it more so like just to put content out. But I want it to be good content. You know, I want it to be helpful. And it's not about the fucking money ever. Obviously when I trade, yeah, I want to make money, but regarding like the series and whatnot, I would just want to help people out. That's all it really comes down to. So in this first episode, all I'm basically going to be talking about is who I am, why I'm doing it, and what my purpose is. However, as we go on, yes, I will be teaching you guys everything I have learned while I've been trading. So I've been trading for about a year and a half now. I've been profitable for about, I'd say about maybe 5-6 months, but about 3-4 months heavy profitability. Actually today just sold 150 grand worth of crypto. Shout out XRP. Anyways, back to day trading. My purpose is, yeah, essentially just to help people, and I do genuinely enjoy talking about this shit. So that's that's why I'm here essentially. I also want to talk about how I started and what we're going to be learning. So I started trading on Robinhood, actually. L app. Don't ever trade on Robinhood. But I started options trading on Robinhood about 2.5, 3 years ago. And I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Essentially, I was just in a Discord, just having people tell me when to buy and sell, right? So that's how I got into trading. And then I really wanted to learn it and get knowledgeable by myself. So I ended up taking it upon myself, and I've learned from a few mentors over the course of about 2 years. I've been actually going hardcore training for about a year now, been profitable for about 6 months, and hardcore profitable about, I'd say like three to 4 months. So the money's good, but again, it's not about the money, right? It was about the whole process learning. It was about becoming disciplined. It was about doing a whole bunch of variety of other stuff. It wasn't just about the money. Money had a very little aspect or portion in that whole jar. You know what I'm saying? So that's essentially how I started. What we're going to be learning is what I've learned. So this is all going to be my strategy throughout the whole entire segment. The segment, like I said, I don't know if I said it already. I recorded this fucking video and I was on mute. So I had to redo this video. So I might get a little confused here and there. But the segment is going to be about 35 to 40 videos of every single thing I've learned regarding psychology, regarding my strategy, regarding the confluences I used, PD arrays I used, concepts I used, whatever terminology you know or prefer. But yeah, with that being said, that's really why I'm here. I love it. I can stare at a chart all day long. It's not good for you. You shouldn't do that, especially if you're new. But now I've gotten to the point where I can just stare at a chart and just not trade. I can just look at it and be like, oh, damn, that's cool. That's where price is going, this and that. So all I really use is two things when I trade. I just use liquidity and for value gaps. And most of you guys are going to be like, oh, you fucking suck at trading. You're an ICT trader. Oh, bitch, that's all you fucking need. All right. Literally just for value gaps and liquidity. That's very like surface level. Obviously, there's more shit to it. But surface level, that's literally all I use, right? So I'm going to be teaching you guys that shit along with multiple other confluences I use. But it all ties into relatively just liquidity and for value gaps at the end of the day. It's pretty fucking easy. Now, the segment is going to be some sort of like TJR. Shout out TJR. He's the one who taught me the very, very basics. And then from other mentors, mentors, I actually learned how to fucking trade like real deal. TJR strategy didn't really work out for me, but he is the GOAT for teaching me. He dumbed everything down, so that's kind of really like who inspired this whole segment of what I'm going to be doing. I wouldn't say I'm copying him. It's going to be pretty similar, but I want to switch it up a little bit, do it my way. Essentially teach you guys what I've learned, my strategy, because I do trade somewhat differently from him. All strategies are relatively the same, and all strategies do work. But I just prefer mine better. It was really easy for me to learn. I've learned a few strategies, and this one was the easiest, and also I've stuck with it the longest, so I've made the most money with it. So all the info I've learned, we're going to tie that all into one throughout these 35 to 40 episodes. Again, whether it's psychology, discipline, actual strategies, or concepts, it doesn't matter. Each day is going to be different. A video will be dropped, I want to say, I think I'm going to do it Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday, and just give you guys Sunday off. There will be homework again at the end of each video. Shout out to ICT, shout out to TJR. They did the same shit. And then, yeah, that's about it. However, I do want to go over one thing. This video is not going to be pointless, right? So this video is going to tie into everything we're going to learn. And yeah, it's not just me rambling for X amount of minutes about fucking nothing, essentially. It's all going to tie in together. So I just want to go over a couple things, right? So just to start off, I just want to let you guys know I was at a point in my life one time where I was unmotivated, I was undisciplined. I basically had like no motivation to do fucking anything. And yeah, I ended up moving to Miami. I'm in Miami right now. I came from California, the San Francisco area. I moved to Miami, and I was gonna originally do life insurance. I was studying to do life insurance. I actually studied for like, I want to say like 6 months before I even moved out here to do it. And then I moved out here. I was studying again. Finally booked the test. You get 5 times to take the test before you can fail 5 times before you have to retake the whole course again. So I took the test the first time. I failed. I was half-assed studying. Like I learned everything, but I didn't really learn everything, right? I don't retain knowledge well to something I didn't really want to do, right? So yeah, I came out here to do that, but was that really what I wanted to do long-term? No. What I wanted to do long-term was this. I wanted to day trade. I've always wanted to day trade. I just never got up and did it. So my point to this fucking rambling session is just get up and do it, okay? Literally just get up and do it. Find what you need. Find that, literally light the fucking fire in your asshole and just fucking get out of bed every single day and be fucking consistent. The motivation is not going to be there. The motivation is going to be there for about maybe 7 to 14 days max. I'll give you 21 days at the very fucking max for motivation. Motivation disappears quickly. It's discipline and consistency that will make you guys fucking profitable. And not even regarding just day trading in general, just anything in life. If you guys want to hit the gym, get a better physique, consistency and discipline, it's better to do 60% every day than 100% one day a fucking week. Yeah, so essentially, I just want you guys to understand that you're not the only one in that position. I was there. Now I'm sitting in my fucking, in it. Literally, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm in an empty room with just a fucking PS5, a laptop, and a monitor. Just sold $150,000 worth of crypto with my Louis V shades on, just chilling. And I got a fucking M4 comp sitting out front waiting for me to drive later today. So this is why I want you to understand why I'm doing it, because there's a point to this that I'm trying to make where if you just get the fuck up and do what you have to do, then you will be successful. And it's all up to you how long that takes, right? The better or the more you're consistent and disciplined, fuck the motivation. Look at this. Look at this. I actually have this tatted on me. Hold on. Discipline over motivation. Hold on. I can't hear nothing. Discipline over motivation is literally tatted on my chest, and that's so fucking true, right? The motivation dies out so fucking quick. You guys have to be consistent and disciplined with absolutely everything. And your only competition from a day-to-day basis, especially in trading, especially in fucking trading, is yourself. It's you and the fucking charts in your mind. You have to master your mind, and you're only competing with yourself at the end of the day. That's it. You're only competing with yourself. I want you guys to know that. So the faster you guys are consistent and disciplined, the faster you guys will become profitable. And I truly, really believe that, because I was so undisciplined when I first started trading. I would overtrade. I would just essentially gamble on the markets, whether it's going up and down, etc. And I blew so, like, guys, most people blow about like 5 funded accounts. I blew about literally like 55 to 60 funded accounts. I spent about probably like 7 or 8 grand just on resets and fundeds all alone. I started off with Top Step, started off with 1, I blew it. Then I went to 2 at a time, I blew it. And then from 2, I was like, okay, I'm good this time. Let's do 5. Blew the 5, bang. In one day, I went through 10 accounts. The very next day, I went through another 5. That's 15 fucking accounts in less than 48 hours. And what? Each account is, I'm buying 50K, so what? Each account is $50. So 50 times 15, I'm not good at really math. What is that? 50 times 15? So $750 in less than 48 hours. And it literally got me nowhere. You will be in the same spot if you guys do not follow your rules, and we'll go over rules later on in the fucking segment. Don't worry about it. It's like, oh my god, I can't express it enough, because, dude, I was there, and it's frustrating. It's fucking, I literally was pissed off. I have videos of me bitching and crying in my Snapchat memories, like, oh, I'll never do this again. The very next day, I'm doing the same fucking shit. It literally just comes down to consistency and discipline. And I swear to God, if you guys can master those, the faster you become profitable. I promise you. Because this shit I'm going to teach you guys it's fairly fucking easy. It's not hard. Like, I promise you, it's not hard. What's hard is this. You're fucking mental and not treating it like gambling and not over trading and being consistent and disciplined. I still have some days today, even though I just sold 150 grand worth of crypto, I'm still pissed off because a little bit earlier today I took a trade and I lost, not in the best market conditions, and I should have realized that. And then I was like, oh, well, I'm going to try to revenge trade. And I fucking revenge traded and I lost, right? So now instead of taking 0 losses on the day when I should have just got off the fucking market, I'm over here down like $1,300 on the day across 18 accounts. So whatever $1,300 is times 18, what is that? I'm down $23,000 or $23,400 today, but I'm still chilling. You know why? Because after that loss, I didn't keep fucking pressing buy or sell. I just got the fuck up, and I actually, guess what I did? I went to go clean my barbecue. I cleaned the coals out of my barbecue and dumped them in the trash can. That's what I did. I just needed to get the fuck away from my screen. And that's also a key thing that I want to, like, I want you guys to know that the more screen time actually is bad for you. So when you first start, if you want to back test, okay, cool. Back test, and we'll get into back testing and how to do it. Don't worry. If you guys want to fucking back test, do it for about 2 hours a day. Cool. Now, if you're live testing and forward testing, or actually in the markets trying to learn, you want to trade at the hours that have the most volatility. So I trade New York AM session from 9:30 in the morning Eastern, 6:30 on the West Coast. I'm from the West Coast, so when I go back and visit family, I fucking hate trading on the West Coast. It's ass waking up at 6:30. But 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern, and I get off around 11:30 Eastern every day. I'll typically, like, if there's nothing set up, I'll be like mentally checked out by like 11. But like, I'll still sit there and wait to see maybe if anything happens from like 11 to like 11:15ish. But typically, if nothing presents itself by 11, I'm fucking done. I'm only sitting on the charts for about an hour and a half a day. The more, like today, bro, fucking perfect example. Today, I just sat on the charts past 11. I took the fucking trade at like, I don't know, like 12:30, and I lost. And then took another trade at like fucking 1, and I lost. And what did that do for me? It fucking put me in a hole for $23,500. So didn't do shit, right? I have a little note so I don't get like sidetracked about anything, but yeah, essentially at the end of the day, the only competition is yourself and your discipline. That's all it comes down to. You're gonna wanna start slow, okay? You don't want to fucking give it, or you're gonna want to give it 110% is what I'm trying to say, but you don't want to just go full into fucking trading like boom, 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 day one, right? The whole point is let's start slow. Let's learn it. You guys are going to give it 100% to fucking learn everything I'm teaching you, but let's start slow and From there, I'll teach you one by one, whether it's psychology, whether it's discipline, which falls into the psychology category, whether it's concepts or the strategies. The strategy is going to come last because we're going to piece everything one by one together, and then we're going to have the strategy, okay? So we're going to start slow, and we're going to finish, I wouldn't even say like fast, because once we're going to start slow and all the slow pieces put together are going to build something bigger and bigger and bigger, we don't even need to go fast, right? We can just do it one day at a time, and that's really all it is, just one day at a time, 1% better each day, and that's about it. So again, it's up to you how fast you become profitable, and so on and so forth. I can't express that enough. It really, I wouldn't say pisses me off, but it really kind of like rubs me the wrong way, little rub and tug, little rubs me the wrong way when I see people doing what I did, right? Just fucking off, pre-trading, fucking off, not being consistent with anything they're doing. Doesn't even have to be trading. Not being disciplined again with anything they're doing. It does not have to be trading. But yeah, I don't really know where I was gonna go with that. I just blanked out for a second. But yeah, other than that, like, moral of this fucking story is the faster you become disciplined and consistent, the faster you become profitable, and you're going to make a good amount of money if you do that, and I promise you that. So ending every day, again, it's going to be about 35 to 40 videos, and I'll post it every day. Ending every day, you guys are going to have homework. Again, shout out to ICT and TGR. They put me on, essentially. That's how I learned. So I want to, and I learned, it was pretty easy, so I want to teach you guys the same way too. So today, homework is going to be pretty simple. It's just going to be write down 10 goals of yours. Go get a notebook if you don't have it. If you have you're going to need a notebook throughout this whole process, right? So if you don't have a notebook, go fucking get it. Write down in your notebook 10 goals. 10 goals of yours. Okay? And 10 goals by, let's say either a year or 5 years. It doesn't matter. Just write down 10 future goals of yours. And that's it. That's all the homework is for today. I will be back tomorrow. I'm probably going to record the episode 2 right after this in my fucking LoeGpa shades. I'm probably going to record the second episode right after this, but they will be posted separately. Again, I think I'm going to do Monday through Saturday. Give everyone just Sunday off, including myself, because on Sundays I do have a Discord video to make at 5 o'clock. And then if you guys are still here at the end of this video, shout out to you. I promise I will not let you guys down. I promise I will not. Like I said, I love this shit. So I will not let you guys down. I will teach you everything I know in depth and the way I want to teach it, okay? So that being said, that'll be all for today. Homework, write down 10 goals, and I will be back tomorrow. And I'm out.